In a stunning reversal, President Trump announcing Texas Republican Congressman John Ratcliffe will not be his new director of national intelligence.
A lot of the Republicans didn't know John, but I think he would have had good receptivity, and he was getting that.
Only 24 hours earlier, no hint the nomination was in trouble.
Well, I think he's just outstanding, highly respected by everybody that knows him.
But Senate Intelligence Chairman Richard Burr had warned the White House not to nominate Ratcliffe, say congressional sources. Still, the president named him on Twitter Sunday. The next day, NBC News was first to report Ratcliffe falsely claimed he had put terrorists in prison. And today, the Washington Post reported he did not arrest 300 illegal immigrants in a single day, as he'd claimed. Ratcliffe also faced bipartisan criticism for rarely traveling to hotspots or doing his homework on the House Intelligence Committee. Now, under pressure from the Senate, the president may let the highly regarded deputy DNI, Sue Gordon, take over for now.
I like her very much. I've always liked Sue Gordon.
Tonight, this is raising more questions about the White House vetting process. More than 30 times by our count, the president has named someone for a big job, and it has not gone forward.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.